Just one more. Reading Nagarjuna Six Perfections, page 239. Going against the current. Additionally, Bodhisattva reminds himself, I should not be like everyone else who constantly follows along in the flowing current of sickly births and deaths. I should move up against the current in order to seek out the very source and enter the path to nirvana. All common people, when met with attack, are hateful, when met with benefit, are delighted, and when it's frightening place, become fearful. In becoming a bodhisattva, I cannot act in the way that they do. Even though I have not yet succeeded in cutting off the fetters, I should nonetheless still exert self-restraint as I pursue the cultivation of patience. When tormented and injured, I will not become hateful, and when encounter respect and offerings, I will not be moved to delight. I should not be fearful of the intense difficulties involved in the manifold forms of suffering. As for the sake of beings, I should let flourish the mind of great compassion, seeing tormentors as friends and gurus. Moreover, if the Bodhisattva sees a being coming to afflict him with torment and aggravation, he should think to himself, this is my close friend and he is also my guru. I must enhance my treatment of him with familiar affection and respectful thoughts. Why? Because if he does not afflict me with manifold forms of torment, then I will be unable to perfect the practice of patience. It's for this reason that he says he is my close friend and he is also my guru, seeing tormentors as close relatives. Also, Bodhisattva's awareness accords with the Buddha's explanation that throughout beginningless time and in boundless number of world existence, beings have been going and coming and circulating an incalculable number of times through the five destinies of rebirth. This reflects I myself have been the father, mother, and elder, and the younger brother of these beings. These beings have also served as my father, as my mother, as my elder and younger brother. It will be just as the same in the future as well. Extrapolating in this manner, he realized that he should not nurture an evil mind, cherishing hatefulness and harmful intent. Seeing tormentors as Buddhas, he additionally considers among all these beings, those belonging to the lineage of the Buddhas are extremely many. If I harbor hateful intentions towards them, then this is just the same as acting hatefully towards the Buddha themselves. If I behave hatefully towards the Buddhas, then I'm surely done for. This point is nicely illustrated by the earlier discussion about the pigeon. Even if it eventually succeeds in achieving Buddhahood, although it may be only a pigeon just now, one must nonetheless refrain from even from disliking it in the present. Additionally, among all sorts of affliction, hatefulness is the most serious. Among other retributions for committing bad acts, retribution for hatred is the greatest. The other feathers do not have such severe punishments. This is demonstrated by Sakara Indra verses in which he queried the Buddha. What thing is which murdered beings peace and security? What thing is it which slain one has no regrets? What thing is it which is the root of venomousness? What which in which devours and destroys all form of goodness? What thing is each one slays and then one is praised? What thing is each one is laying, bring on no more distress? The Buddha replied with a verse in which he said, if one murders anger, the mind will be peaceful and secure. If one slays anger, the mind will have no regrets. If it's anger which is the root of venomousness, it's anger which destroys all form of goodness. When one slays anger, all Buddhas offer praise. If one slays anger, one has no more distress. The Bodhisattva considers, as I now practice compassion, I wish to cause beings to gain happiness. Hatred devours all forms of goodness and visits poisonous injury on everyone. How then could I commit such a severe karmic offense? If one cherishes hatefulness, one loses even one's own happiness and benefit. How then could one be able to bring about happiness in others? Moreover, all Buddhas and Bodhisattvas take the great compassion in their foundation. They come forth from compassion. Hatred is the poison which destroys compassion. Given that connection, hatefulness is especially inappropriated. If one destroys the very foundation of compassion, how can he qualify as a bodhisattva at all? From what then could bodhisattvahood be supposed to emerge? That's it, just one more. Nagarjuna Six Reflections, page 242.